Welcome to Sponsored Post Podcast, behind the lens of how influential content is made. Today, I am so excited to be joined by Phil Albritton, founder and creator of Power Kid Design and Development. Welcome, Phil.
Hey, Justin. Thanks for having me on the show. So much appreciate it.
Absolutely. Great to have you here. So why don't we kick it off? If you could share a little bit about your background and what got you into the toy industry.
You know, everybody goes back to their childhood when they're talking about toys, and toys were just a huge part of my life growing up. When I went to university, I focused on media and marketing. I have a media and marketing degree. Right out of university, I got a job with a company in Brentwood, Tennessee called Kid Power. And it was a small company, wore a lot of hats. I started Power Kid in 2003 and haven't looked back. I've been helping customers all over the world at every level develop great products, invent great products, prototype, market, brand products, and have been doing that ever since.
Do you think that some of these upstart brands have been able to grow more rapidly because of influencers on social media? LOL, like were they able to grow because of that?
That's exactly the example I was going to bring up. No, that's exactly what happened. LOL, did not do advertising with Nickelodeon and leaned heavily into social media, and it paid off and it worked. I think overall what we're seeing is the understanding that compelling content and great story can grow a brand, can anchor a brand in the minds of its consumers like no other. And if you can keep recreating great story, then there's real value long-term in that decision. I think it revolves around the content. The bird's eye view of that is the content, and I think social media is absolutely a part of that.
So how can toy companies kind of get ahead of the content and influence it?
To me, I believe there are some staples. Storytelling. Create a variety of content that pushes your brand and helps customers engage. Know your audience, build that audience, cultivate that audience, talk to that audience, understand what that audience wants from you, and then empower your customers, your listeners, your shoppers to be a brand advocate for you. Ultimately, it comes down to communicating your brand on a personal level to your customer. And it's the companies that will hear their customers loud and clear and really listen that are going to excel in the next decades.